Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another TLEV media video. My name is Mr. E. Today I'm back at Universal Studios Hollywood for a major construction update. We got supports for the coaster, the Fast and Furious coaster coming in. We have tents going up for Halloween Horror Nights. We have every kind of construction that can be happening for the studio tour is happening right now. So why don't you join me on this extraordinary adventure.
TLEV Media, bringing the magic of the theme parks to your home.
From vlogs to interviews, TLEV Media is entertainment for all.
Alrighty, we are here. We are in the park. We have finally made it through. It took a little bit of time because the spring break crowd is here and I can feel it. We need to get on the studio tour, which does say no wait. So we're gonna do that first. Get that done with, because there's a lot that's happening there that we need to see, especially to see the tent that is by the T-pad. I believe it's up, and I'm wondering if they're gonna start putting wood in there, but let's go see if we can see it from the studio tour. Alrighty, here we go. And there's this big green wall right here, so they're doing something. As you guys can see, I just missed it, but the glamour tram is going right now. It's just cool to see it take off. We did get to ride it once. If you guys haven't seen our TikTok, go check it out. But yeah, we got to go on it. But there it goes. If you guys haven't seen it yet, it's so cool. It's like you went back in time kind of thing. So I love it. I love it.
Called St. Dennis Medical, and it's produced by Justin Spitzer, who produced Superstore for us here on the lot. It stars David Allen Greer, Kalika Cavani, and Allison Tolman. So keep your eyes open. They might be around here somewhere. Everything's good.
An instrumental part of the process of designing these murals was getting to go to the Universal Archive. Going there, I got to see in person props from the movies, photos from behind the scenes, original illustrations from those movie posters, all this stuff.
And by the way, that glows in the dark at night. It's pretty cool. And coming up on your right is this circular tank here. That is for our underwater filming sequences.
Completely going
what we've done is we've dressed the same buildings differently
This is like
all the way
throwing
around.
me
This
off.
came in handy for the early days of the West.
Usually we go down
The
this
cowboy
way,
heroes needed to
you
go from
know,
one town to the
after
next.
seeing
All they had to do was hop in the corner,
the
go around,
water
or hop
scene
on the
from Big
horse and
Fat
go around the
Liar.
corner.
Well, we're not doing that because it
You'll
looks
see in a
like,
moment.
look, that they are doing some construction. So
And it worked
they are
very
now
well
working
back
on
then because
this
they weren't using
aspect
these wide
of the studio
angle
tour. It's
lenses
very
to
interesting.
photograph
Wonder if they're working on
vistas
the
of the
dinosaurs or if they're working
So it worked pretty well.
on the
Yeah,
picture
smaller
cars.
aspect
I have
ratio
absolutely
film
no
lens, so
clue,
it could be
but
that sort of thing. Not so
it
much
is
now.
very much going to shorten the ride completely right now.
Another
The
staple of
fact that we are
Universal
not going through
was the
those
horror
kinds of
film.
things.
Like, for instance, coming up on your left is the entrance that takes you to the Bates Motel. Alfred Hitchcock's thriller Psycho, starring Anthony Perkins, Janet Leigh, and Vera Miles. As you can see, we cannot get in there right now. Also coming up on your left is an airplane crash site that's featured in Paramount's War of the Worlds, directed by Academy Award winner Steven Spielberg, starring Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning. Can't get in there right now. They've done some refurbishments. So instead, we're on our way to
New
Jupiter's Claim.
houses.
That's one of the major sets
I don't
featured
know if you guys can see
in
that.
Academy Award winner Jordan
But
Peele's
they are
most
some
recent
new
film,
houses.
Nope, starring Daniel Kaluuya, Keke Palmer, Stephen Young.
Look at that.
And I just happened to have Keke Palmer on the tour with us today.
Well, I mean,
Hello, Keke.
that's one way to refurb.
What's
Just
up,
completely
Studio
change it
Tour?
out.
I'm Keke
Make 'em
Palmer
new.
from Jordan Peele's film, Nope.
You see?
Look at
There's that airplane crash site on your left. You know, we held on to that set because people have used it for music videos. We animated
That
music
is
videos
so
there.
cool to see.
Also, from time to time, Search and Rescue, we use that for
Putting the tiles up.
training. Well, now we're headed to Jupiter's
Pretty cool.
Claim. Here to tell me about the sets is
Pretty
Mr. Jordan
cool.
Peele.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together.
Well, that concludes the Universal Studio Tour. It's been my pleasure. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for taking the tour with us today. Annual pass holders, we'll see you again soon. If you're not an annual pass holder, take today's ticket, turn it into one. Come back and visit us again and again. Well, on behalf of myself, our driver Garrett, and all of us here at Universal Studios Hollywood, Enjoy the rest of your day at Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment capital of LA. Hope you enjoyed your exclusive behind the scenes Hollywood.
Alrighty, so we made it off of the tram. A little recap of what we saw. A lot of the areas have been closed off. So right after King Kong, we did not go through the picture cars section. We did not go through Mexico. You know, we didn't see the whole Big Fat Liar scene. That was skipped. Very much skimmed through Six Points, Texas. And it seems like they're working on those areas. And then we also got to see that in the 737 section of the ride, that they are finally putting up the houses again, brand new houses you guys can see in that video. And then we finished off and we saw that the tent in the H lot is up. It is facing a completely different area than it was last year. I mean, it seems like they've completely turned the house around. I don't know if it's gonna be like that, if the tent's gonna stay facing that way, but it's a completely different direction. So I'm wondering if that means we're gonna be getting a new kind of setup in the H lot. I don't know, but yes, a lot is happening on the studio tour and a lot is happening for horror. All right, let's head down to the lower lot to go and look and see if we can see the Mummy Q tent. Let's go. And so it begins, my good horror peeps. We have our tent here at the Mummy Q. It is set. You can also see the wood that will be going down very soon underneath the tent to mark up the direction of whatever house will be down here. But yes, one of the first tents is set up. That is very exciting to see. We're in March. We're at the end of March, actually. So I'm assuming we'll start seeing some more tents going up. We have this area with the tent, and then we have the H lot, as you guys just saw when we got on the studio tour, which is really cool to see. Still very confused on the direction the tent's facing on in the H lot. So, but yeah, here we go. Another tent is set, and this is so cool to see. Next steps, like I said, this wood will be going underneath to be forming the directions. We're gonna get our black walls, which I'm assuming are the things back over there on the T-pad. Last time looking at them, you can see there's a lot of black paint on them, so I'm assuming those are the black walls over there. And then you build the facade. You build the facade, and then we start speculating more based off of the facade, what it could be. Just a quick reminder, the first speculation map is out from HHN Nightmares. And remember, in this location, there is a mute symbol. So the first speculation from everyone is that this is going to be a quiet place, maze, house, whatever you want to call it. But also it could be something like The Last of Us Part 2. You know, we just got part of the game for the first time last year, so maybe we're gonna get more of it. Who knows? What do you guys think? Are you excited to see this? This is so cool to see the tent up. Oh, I love it when we start seeing these come up. It gets me so excited. I'm like, oh, that means the season is just around the corner, right? So this is so cool to see. And we have stopped by one of our favorite viewing points for the Fast and Furious roller coaster construction. And look, guys, they are starting to put the supports for the actual coaster tracks. As you guys can see, we have one over here, one over there, and then on top of that platform, actually, you guys can see, and I'll put the footage there are actual tracks. And it looks like it's a splitting off track. It goes two different directions, which is interesting to me. I don't think it's gonna stay up there on the platform. I think that's gonna be at some other area, but it could be at the ride queue, because if they have to move a cart off or move one across, you know, then you have those two splitting tracks that you can do it. But yes, we have supports going in. That is so awesome to see. I mean, yes, there's only like two up here, and I'm gonna look over the edge and see if there's any other ones, but I still like that we see such progress like that You know, we've been coming and coming and coming. Oh, look, oh wait, I just noticed there is another one right underneath, right there, right underneath what I assume is going to be the ride queue. Well, not underneath, but across from it. If you guys can see, there's another one. So I'm just happy to see this because, you know, we've been coming and coming, and it kind of looks the exact same. Like the progress, I mean, there was progress all the other times we came, but seeing the actual, you know, tracks and supports for the tracks is really awesome. And as we can see, they're starting to put the actual support beams for the second level over here. We have, let's see, that's 5 that are in the ground right now. Oh no, even more than that. 7 are in the ground over there. And then they are moving some on that side too. So they are working on the second level. They are starting to put these support beams over here, which I'm assuming it's going to be for, you know, the future track supports and all that kind of stuff. But also you're going to need to do some leveling. I'm assuming they might make a wall that will help hold onto the track altogether. But yes, we have these ones going in. I'm assuming it's going to get a lot taller than just what we see right there. But this is so awesome to be able to witness. Wow, a lot of progress since the last time we were out here. Alrighty everyone, that is going to be it for my time here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Wow, oh wow, a lot of construction is happening for both Studio Tour, Halloween Horror Nights, and the Fast and Furious coaster. So if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want to follow us on social media, it is TLEV Media all across the board, and everything is in the links in the description down below. What a time to be coming to Universal Studios Hollywood. So if you guys are going to be making a trip anytime soon, let me know in the comment section down below. With all that being said, my name is Mr. E, and I'll see you guys in the next extraordinary adventure.